What's up, gang? Got Nas versus Friga here, the rematch. You guys have sent me like 20 1v1s I need to react to, so I'm trying to get through them. I'm excited for this one because Friga, he's one of my favorite content creators, just like everything he's done for the game of basketball. And we did a breakdown of Nas versus, I think it was Silu. And I was interested to see what Nas looks like against different competition because he was just way better than the guy who was playing. So I'm interested to see how this goes. So let's check it out and break it down. So apparently this is a rematch, and the first time they played, I'm assuming it's this, right?
So he challenged me to a rematch, but this time on my channel.
Wait, hold on.
Not sit well with Friga. So he challenged.
Okay, so Nas won the first one. Okay, so let's skip ahead.
God, I gotta see it go now. Oh, how many dribbles is that?
Interesting. Are they playing? I can't tell if they're serious or not because Friga almost always shoots this first shot, like with the space he has, and then Nas obviously wearing the Christmas hat. Like, just can't tell. And they're not in front of a massive crowd as per usual, but we can still probably learn a couple things here. But yeah, usually that's a shot for Friga.
Oh, how many dribbles is that? That was three. That was three. It wasn't even four. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 dribbles.
How many
buddy.
dribbles is that? 4.
Oh, they must be playing 4 dribbles.
I know. I gotta work my way to it. You right. You right. Let me give him that same treatment. Let me give him that same treatment.
Okay. Yeah. That seems like.
Oh.
So for those of you that don't know, like obviously he's crowding in space. So this looks a little bit more serious now. Crowding a space, not letting him get comfortable, like to be able to just shoot that open 3. But this is good defense because even though he ends up with an open shot, most players don't practice enough of shooting their shot. So look, doing this move, so that's a huge crossover step into a step back, and you can tell he's kind of off balance a little bit, and because that takes a lot out of your legs, and he still gets a good look. I mean, it looks like a good shot. Barely misses. So shooting an open 3, he might make, let's just say he makes it 50% of the time. If you can force them to do a move like that, let's say you shoot it 40%. If you're forcing them into shots that are just like 10% worse, then you're doing half the battle. And then, we talked about that in a previous video, but the higher up you go, the better player that you play, you're really just trying to win those little small percentages because good players are just going to make plays. Like, I mean, he almost made that shot there.
Got a piece. Got a piece.
We also mentioned about like the strength and athleticism and just physical gifts. It seems like Nas just is fairly athletic and fairly strong. So he's going to win a lot of his matchups just based off of that. Being in better shape than guys.
Come on, lock in, Nas. It ain't unlimited. It's not unlimited.
Same thing here. He had him here. He could have pulled up. He had him here. Could have pulled up. And then again, you look at the little stutter step here, just being slightly off balance. I guarantee if we break down Friga's jump shot, let me shut the window for this lawnmower out there. Okay, like I was saying, if we break down Friga's form, I'm sure that's probably not what his footwork looks like. So again, if you can just play good enough defense to make them shoot these types of shots, you're winning half the battle. And this is where a lot of players, I've been here a lot too. You play against a defender that is pretty, like, he looks like he's playing decent defense. I still can't tell if he's playing like serious yet, or if they're playing serious, but you'll play against someone like that and you'll hit them with a really good move and you go into your shot and you rush it a bit and you kind of miss, but in your head you're just like, man, that was an open shot, I should have hit it. But when you go back and watch, you're like, man, yeah, that's why I didn't make it. I was off balance and he was physical, so it doesn't let me get exactly to my spot.
It's not limited. He stepped on my foot a little bit. It looked good though. It definitely did. I need you to leave it in. Oh, right back.
And that's
Come on.
that's the difference. Like hits him with a move and gets straight to his spot, super on balance.
I need you to leave it in.
Like this is a high percentage shot. He's even like leaning forward a bit. Like this is just, yeah, super on balance. Really good.
Oh, right back. Come on. That's ones and twos? That's 2-0. Oh.
Ooh. Okay, I see the vision. I see the vision, guys. I see why you sent me Nas. I'm becoming a Nas fan right before your eyes. So first move. Let's watch this move. This is the chess match that I like as basketball players.
I need you to leave it in. Oh, right back.
So he hits him with the crossover.
Ones and twos? That's
Crossover, kind of little step back thing into a jump shot.
That's 2-0.
Very exact same move right here. Crossover into, instead of shooting now, he plants off that back foot and goes. Again, this isn't very clean. His footwork isn't very good, but the idea, the concept, and again, basketball's not perfect, so you're not always going to step perfectly. But he gets Friga to bite. I wish we had a better angle on this. I wish we were looking at it where they typically film these from, but you can tell Friga's out of position. He bit on it, like where his foot is. You could step straight past it and go. But yeah, use the same move, but now you got to counter.
Oh.
And he just doesn't get clean to the basket, but he's strong enough. This is the strength and being on balance, which is like another layer. Play good enough defense. Now it's the next layer. And we were watching Ellis versus Will the other day, and they would get to this point often and just jump off this inside foot, try to create contact and end up with a tough shot. But this is what Shea does. This is what a lot of other NBA players do. Once they get stopped, once they get to a spot where the defense stops them, they always know, like, I can give one more push, get on balance, and get a decent shot. Like that's a decent shot. Not a good shot,
16,
but it's better than jumping in and throwing up something wild.
Yeah.
Should be a shot here. Man.
Yo, what the fuck?
See, I told you that little frustration about, like, man, why did I miss that? But like, just look, I'm assuming he's actually like, I'm assuming Nas is kind of in his head because he's doing a lot of dribbles. And look, I haven't seen Friga play in a long time, but he's just making a lot of moves and a lot of dribbles. And then this right here, I think as he pulls up, Nas kind of gets his hand in there. Yeah, he swipes at so I'm pointing at the screen like you can see. He swipes at the ball with that hand. You can tell he just finished. So look where Friga puts the ball. He puts it way over here to protect it, which now you go into your shot. It's little things like that just kind of mess you up a little bit, just enough to maybe miss like an inch. And then he still closed out a bit.
Yo, what the fuck?
But rather than just standing at the top of the key, and what I used to remember Friga for was just shooting. If their hand is down, shoot it. And I think when you can kind of tell when someone's in the other's head is when they're not shooting those easy shots because they don't think it's really there. They think they might get stripped or he might get a hand on it. It might block him. Whereas that, look at that. That's the difference. Just shoot it. Hand down, man down. He could shoot another one. It's not close enough.
No!
Okay. I didn't think. Okay, this is good. Nas is pretty good. Like, he's playing at his own pace, and he's got Friga sped up, and it doesn't look like he's playing really hard defensively. And that doesn't mean he's not. Some guys are really good at not looking like they're playing defensively, but just messing you up, and that's part of the game sometimes.
Come on, come on. I need it. Oh, piece again. Hey. Oh, I got a piece of it. Ah! I'll come here.
That's the worst feeling. Peace. And then they hit it.
I'm here.
So yeah, this is something I think defensively I'd be really surprised if we ever see not that we don't see good defense, but just like sound fundamental defense. Friga's doing the thing here. Like he's swiping, and like anytime you swipe, it's a chance to hit the ball, yes, but it's also a chance for that pull up. So if he wanted to, that was a shot, and your hand's down now. Also, if he wanted to drive, you're kind of off balance for like a split second. That swipe, like you're just far better. We talked about it. Just put your hand out over the shooting pocket, and you can control the pace a lot better. Right now, sometimes you want to be annoying and you want to like get people to like second guess, but Nas is the one controlling the pace. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd just be like, nope, I'm taking this away. No more easy threes. Take that away. Right now you're kind of just playing Nas's pace.
I'm here.
Because I think without a dribble, without a timer, that is. So if there was a timer on this, it'd be a little different, because you can buy time and you can get them to commit or put themselves in weird spots, or there's time pressure, but there's no time. So like doing that, it's just like keep your hand over it and be like, whatever you do, I'm not letting you get an open three. I mean, he's created space here. Also, that's one of my favorite moves.
I'm here.
Because this jab right here, a good defender is going to see this and close that gap, because you can't really drive from this stance. But a bad defender is going to bite on it, and they're going to think like, oh, he's turning his back towards me, he's in trouble, I got to lunge at the ball, or this is my chance to really get aggressive and push him out of the way. So as Friga's like closing that gap, he's going to plant his outside foot and push off of that outside foot and drive. Yeah, so see how he plants his foot. So Friga's like, oh, I got him, he turned his back, like I got to get up in pressure now, because that pressure's not there when he's facing him. But it just kind of lulls him into like, oh, I'm going to get up in pressure, and now he's planted off this foot and spins. Love that move. Kobe used this a lot. T-Mac as well. I've actually got a clip. I'll try to find it and put it at the end of this video. I've got a clip of myself doing this. Got my iced coffee.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he just took the bump with his chest, like we talked about, and
Ain't one I got to.
then gets his hand in there. Hold foul. Wow.
You gave me that shoulder, I had foul.
Big guard you know?
So here's the thing. Friga's skilled enough and he can shoot well enough, similar to Rob and Scoob, that game you guys had me watch. He's skilled enough to give himself a chance to win. But if I had to put money on it, I'm like, Nas is just better. He's just a better player. And most of it is just, like I said, the physical gifts. And look, maybe Friga's wanting to challenge himself getting to the basket and not settling. I don't know, because he's got that shot. Like, it's been open most of the time.
Right now, Nas. Come on.
Nice. Okay, Friga's doing the thing now. Watch this move. See, I call this a push dribble. Other people call it a hang dribble. Whatever you call it, it never matters what the moves are called. But this little hang dribble gives you like little bit of separation. So he's got separation. He can shoot it. He can cross back if he overcommits. He can drive right. I love when people have like a package that they can go to. So rather than adding just a move, you don't need like a double cross into a step back, which is what Friga was doing earlier. You need a move that you can counter off of. So having like a go-to. So push dribble, reads it, and then goes left. Now let's watch this. Now he goes push dribble. Boom, blow by goes right. And why did that work? Look what Nas does.
Right now, Nas.
Again, a lot of this stuff just works just based off of like psychology, kind of. He's seeing the same pattern, and now look, he's sitting. He's gonna bite a little bit with his right foot. He's gonna bite on Friga coming back to his left, just slightly. Yeah, look, he plants because he thinks he's gonna come back left, and then Friga explodes and goes right. And you can see it. That's where I did a video on this, and I always use like a rubber band as an example. When you're playing basketball, the best times to attack are when that rubber band is stretched really, really tight. You got to imagine when you let go of that rubber band, the ends shoot past each other. That's kind of what you're doing when you tighten that rubber band and then you shoot past. Most people drive with the rubber band just not tight at all. And so it's like the defense can always move with you. They can always catch up. They can always bump you. But if you can stretch that rubber band, so if you can cross right and they go right and you can go back left while they're going right, like that rubber band is stretched. Same thing here. You got him to bite. So he's planting ready to go to the left while Friga goes to the right. Hope that makes sense. So if you're not physically gifted, you have to play like this all the time. You have to, IQ wise, you have to play like this. That's why Peyton Pritchard sees success, TJ McConnell sees success. I'm going to do a breakdown of TJ McConnell as soon as I can get my league pass working on here with OBS. But that's why they can get by more athletically gifted players, because they always think like this. The problem is people only want to think like this whenever like, oh, things aren't working. Like, now what can I do? It's like, no, you just always, your brain always has to be on. You have to take every advantage you have.
You giving up lays?
So now this should open him up for that push dribble into a shot if he wants it. Hesitated. Yeah, Nas, for whatever reason, he's got Friga hesitating a lot. But it's funny how I called it, right? Push dribble. He's got space. Now Nas is thinking like, okay, drove right or he drove left. Like, where's he going to go? He's planting. He's ready to react. Like, there's space. Friga, pull up. That's your pull up. And now he thinks he can drive again, but Nas is sitting on the drive. He's ready for it. He just drove twice. And he's like, oh, drive isn't there. And now, because he didn't drive, now Nas gets to react. And again, he's athletically just more gifted. So he didn't have to guess. He's got the luxury of just being able to react. Whereas Friga, it's like your brain has to be turned on and you have to plan ahead and anticipate and always be thinking what he's thinking. So yeah, you can tell Nas jumped before Friga did.
Good D. Good.
And then I used to love saying that too. Someone plays great defense and you score on them. That's the worst feeling. And then there you go, USA, tough shot makers.
Go ahead, partner.
Hey, you do the same thing. You do the same thing.
Oh, just shoot it. Man, I need to go watch the first game and see if Nas was really giving Friga a lot of trouble up here on his shot, or if not, Friga was just missing a lot, because he's hesitating a ton. But for me, like, if their hand is down like that, like, there's no way he can block you, right? Unless he's got maybe a slow release, and I need to pay more attention to.
Hey, look.
Yeah, and you can tell. Look how he's short-armed it.
Shoot it again.
I think he's in his head for whatever reason. Watch this. He shoots it and then he like pulls back. He's like, ah. It's almost like he rushed, but like Nas didn't even move his hand. It's like he's scared of him getting his hand in there.
I made mine. My run. Nope. My run. My stop. My run. My stop. Yeah. My run. Yeah. My run. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Oh. Stepping on my shoe now? Crazy.
He just stepped on his shoe, but again, when you get in these situations, this is where strength and conditioning is super important. I get a lot of players come to me and they're like, what should I work on? Almost every time I'm like, you'd be better off paying for a physical trainer rather than a one-on-one basketball trainer, because basketball, there's a lot of this, like right when you get to this, what do you do? And we talked about it in the last video of, yep, that was one layer of it. I stopped you at the top. So now you've driven. I didn't give you an angle to the basket. Now it's like, okay, I'm going to get one bump. What do you do off of that bump? This is where Shea wins that exchange almost every single time and gets that little push off. The NBA allows for it. Like no one else has been winning it, but Nimhart actually does a really good job of challenging him sometimes making it tough, sometimes making him miss, because he plays these bumps really smart. Sometimes he moves out of the way and gets Shea off balance. So that's something you can do here. You can anticipate the bump and you can actually just move back. Lou Dort does this really well too. You can move back, or you can stand your ground and be on balance, and you can bump him off balance, which makes that shot even tougher. Instead, he gets bumped, which makes him have to recover, and then Nas steps on his shoe as well. It just like doubles the problem. Even if he didn't step on his shoe, like he's got the angle to the basket.
Oh, stepping on my shoe now? Crazy. Little guard you.
Oh no, I just
nice. Hey.
Yeah, he's
11.
His shot's not
11.
rushed. You see the difference? He can.
Got me playing catch up. 11-6.
My run.
Peace.
Nice.
You heard it.
Bang my leg.
So he thought he had him more than he did. And look how slow he shot it. That was a great recovery.
You heard it.
Bang my leg gave out.
My leg gave
My leg gave up.
That's just a tough shot. He keeps going to this push dribble package. And I think defensively you have to disrupt it a little bit and be ready for it because you're just allowing him to get back to it. And he kind of gets ready to do it again and does that little double step back now. Kind of a tough shot, but he's in rhythm.
11-8.
You let him breathe.
I gotta give you one. These tough shots, I gotta live with.
Got to live with? Not really. And sometimes you do. Sometimes you just play great defense. But, I mean, you're letting him get to a spot. So he's going to make more tough shots from there than if you're forcing him to the left with this push dribble. Let him get to it again. Yeah, you just keep letting him get to it. And also you're closing out pretty poorly. Like he jumps. I don't think you need to. I think you just close that space. But I mean, either way, it's still a good shot.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
So at some point in this, again, I talk about it a bunch. At some point, you got to send somebody the other way, right? Send him to his left. Like instead of just keep going, tough shot. Don't know, tough shot. At some point, you just send them left and go, hey, let's see if you can do that same pull up a different direction.
11-10.
Because now he's probably going to like overreact and overcorrect, which is to Friga's advantage.
No. Come on. I go try. He gonna use the move. He gonna try. He gonna use the move.
Yeah, just feeling good now. Let him start feeling good.
2-1, I'm up. 2-1. Come on.
And I know you're going to be like, oh, but you said send him left. No, he didn't send him left. He let him go left. Like, here's the difference. He's actually still allowing him to go right.
He gonna use the move.
And he makes that move, so now he's just got more space.
2. My channel, I gotta give you one. Can't do me like that. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, glass. Bye-bye.
Yeah, this is where Nas definitely has an advantage. And right here, Friga just played on balance. He actually could have just played off of 2 feet and gave a little bump and had a cleaner look. This is something NBA players are super underrated for.
Glass. You good? Yeah. 12-11. My run. 12-11.
Hype me up like that. I need
My
it.
stop. We made too many runs.
Outside.
Too many runs.
Outside.
I thought we were playing at 12. That's game.
16. 16.
Ball in. Come on, boy. Come on.
There he goes. Make him uncomfortable. Take away his straight drive right. Now he gave it back to him.
Right here. Hey, that way! Great fucking move,
Yeah,
Nas.
just stronger.
Great move.
Come on, man. We don't give up.
12 up.
This is what good one-on-one usually turns into, is just like that physicality, playing angles. It's less about the back and forth and step backs. It turns into like that.
Hey, Hooli!
And who's in better shape?
Hooli!
Yeah, Chris.
I'm there!
I could overanalyze all of these points, but again, it's just a lot of it just comes down to being tired. Into his push dribble. Just keeps letting him get to it.
Keep it easy.
Ain't nothing easy. Nothing easy. Nothing easy.
And when you talk about things like one-on-one or there's other situations, I guess it's 5-on-5 as well, but a lot of times you talk about win conditions, like what type of settings need to happen for me to have a chance to win, what type of settings have to happen for my opponent. For Friga, like these are the types of shots he needs to be getting and hitting. If he's going to beat Nas, he's not going to beat him by bulldozing and getting downhill and playing physical. Like that's a pretty decent look for him. and he's just got to live with the make or miss. If I'm Nas, I'm like, no, I'm not letting you get to that because that's to your advantage.
Keep it easy. Keep it easy.
Ain't nothing easy. Nothing easy. Nothing easy.
Whereas for Friga, you think about Nas and you're like, okay, what type of settings can he win? If I let him shoot, he probably wins. If he gets downhill and gets to a spot, he probably wins. It's like, okay, so for me to win, I just have to force him into kind of tough shots, make him keep guessing. There's like a different strategy that goes into it for each player.
Come on, boy.
So you guys can see what I'm saying, right? With the push dribble, like Friga's just missing at the last few, and if I'm Nas, I'm not letting him get to that over and over and over. I'm going to force him left. You can go push dribble left if you want. Anywhere else.
Oh. No, sir. Chris walked in. I thought we were getting serious.
I'm not. Lock in. I'm gonna lock in, Cam. Trying to rock me to sleep. No.
Yeah, that hand needs to be up. Just keep it up. Now you're lunging.
You know what it is, Chris.
He's gonna shoot it.
Get up.
Yeah, you gotta have a hand up.
Game over.
You're creating the perfect settings to lose to Friga right now.
Come on. Beat me
Now he wants to be there.
I got you here. You take my Christmas gift.
Nope. That was good. That was good. He does do a lot of this stuff. That's pretty funny. And then hits him. Damn. I hate to see it. You hate to see it. Remember how that last game when I was like, I hate when people over celebrate for no reason? I think this is a fun celebrate. This is fun. Like this is the time, like you just hit him for game winner. You also took his hat off. Like,
on your channel.
That's when you talk trash afterwards. Oh, he said your channel.
He took my.
Put a game winner on your channel.
Fuck that hat too.
That was good. Yeah, hopefully you guys learned a lot in this one. It's interesting. I still think Nas is the better player, but I mean that's why you play the games, because anybody can win on any given day. But at the same time, Friga definitely was like, I'm going to play to my strengths and I'm going to win. I don't think Nas played to his strengths. And you can't just say like, oh, but if I play to my strengths, I'll win. Some guys, IQ is a real part of it. Some guys don't fully understand the details in the game like that. So that, like, you can't knock someone for playing to their strengths and taking you away from yours. So yeah, great job. And also he made some tough shots too. Let's not pretend like he was just giving him wide open shots. He was hitting tough shots, but like I said, that's like in the DNA of American players. Unfortunately, that's what we do. So that was awesome. Thank you for sending that. I'm glad I watched it. I'm really excited there's another one coming up. I'm really excited to watch, but this was awesome. Keep the suggestions coming, and yeah, keep having the discussions down low. Let me know what you guys think of the videos. Anyways, thanks. See you in the next one.